Welcome again to Auto World Brussels, where we celebrate 110 years of Maserati. And I want to dig into the story of this very particular car. It's a one-off for a one-off race. It's the 420M 58 or the Eldorado. So this car was commissioned by the Eldorado Ice Cream factory, which is a bit like Häagen-Dazs now commissioning a McLaren or something. But this car was built for one specific race, which was the race of two worlds in Monza, which was a race between the fastest American riders and the fastest European riders, and obviously their cars. So Maserati built a sort of sports bin special. They used the chassis of their world champion 250F, which is over there, and then dropped in the engine of a 450 sports car racer. They joined it to a two-speed gearbox because the race was held at the Monza banking, so only two gears was needed, one to start and one to go full throttle the rest of the lap. The rider was set off to the right because they were turning counterclockwise, and they added this fin for added stability because the top speed of this car was 350 kilometers an hour, would you believe it? Maserati had to change the Borani wire wheels for these Halibrand alloy wheels just because of the pressure on the banking. The wheels couldn't take the pressure. The British ace Stirling Moss was hired as a driver. He showed up during practice when it was raining, started up the car and started driving, to the bafflement of all the American riders who were there because the Americans didn't ride in the rain. So Moss put it on a little bit more, passing the pits, making the car snake and everything. He stopped after two laps because he got scared himself. But the car proved quite fast, but not fast enough to beat the Americans. There were three heats. Stirling Moss came 2 times fifth after all American cars and American drivers. And then in the third and last heat of the day, he was lying fourth when his steering broke at about 250 kilometers an hour on the Monza banking. And Moss was sure he was going to disappear over the banking. Luckily, the car turned on itself, came down, and Moss escaped unhurt, but it was the only race this car ever rode. Later, it tried to qualify for the Indy 500, the Indianapolis 500, but due to technical problems, it couldn't qualify, so it never raced again. So this is truly a unique car, one-off for one race only. This car was very kindly lent to us by the Panini collection, such as other unique race cars that are here. So come and watch this car and all the other cars that celebrate 110 years of Maserati at Auto World Brussels.